Hi! Hey, what's up everybody? This is Manuel and I am with my friends Sofia. I don't know why I said Sofia. Alejandra Diaz and Samtiago Ospina. And in this occasion we will be talking about our last project on the subject of the University of Quindío in the degree of Modern Languages, Oral Comprehension and Production 3. So the topic we have chosen is the environment. I'm going to start, then my friend Alejandra Diaz, and at the end, Santiago is going to finish or wrap it up. Let's start! So in order to start, I want to ask you something because I'm wondering about a situation that has happened to me and I'm not really sure if you have experienced this situation as well. So let's go into it. Oh my god, what a beautiful day. I'm going to go outside, definitely.
Little later.
Oh my god, it's just too hot to do exercise. Oh my gosh.
Later.
Damn it. Luckily I have more water to put on. Oh shoot.
Little later.
I guess we have felt this before. And there's a reason. There's something that is causing this. That when we go outside we feel that everything is burning. And this is not a secret, this is not a riddle, this is not a mysterious, this is not something magical or something like that. It's actually pretty simple and you will realize as fast as I mention it. It's just that simple. And you were going to be like, oh okay, was it all? That's it? It was pretty obvious, man. As you can see in some clips before, when I was going outside, something was literally on fire. Something was, oh my god, what's up, web? I'm sorry. As I was saying, something is happening. And it is, the temperature has been going up lately. But what's the reason? What is causing that? What is provoking this climate change? Pretty simple and pretty sad. It is the depletion of the ozone layer. Okay, now, this depletion, it's causing many bad consequences on or in our world. Generally, everyone and everything is getting affected due to something we are doing wrong that is causing some damage on the ozone layer, you see? Let's go with another clip that is going to describe a little bit this situation. What I want you to understand first of all, before we go under or we go over the topic, okay? Has this happened to you as well? Mom, I'm going outside. I'm going to be soon here. Apply sunscreen. Why? It's almost raining. I have said sunscreen! Okay. Well, let me tell you that your mother was right. Or whoever was telling you was... Oh my god, what the hell I just said? Or whoever was telling you to apply sunscreen on your skin. And all of this is because of the UV rays that are coming from the sun. You know, the sun emits some UV rays that come to the earth and they are pretty dangerous. They are harmful. And especially to every single being on the earth. So we are talking about something that is pretty dangerous and that we have to take into account that we can die due to that. You know what I mean? If we are exposed to these UV rays for a really long time, we are more likely to get this skin cancer. And every single being in the earth is likely to die because they are pretty strong, they are pretty hazardous, and they are pretty harmful, as I already said. And this is the moment when ozone layer comes and jump into action in order to help the whole humanity and beings around the world. The ozone layer is in charge of protecting the whole world from the UV rays. And what the ozone layer does is letting just a little portion, a little part of these UV rays coming coming to the earth. You see, sun is emitting the UV rays and they are not going to come completely as strong as they belong or as they come from the sun. It's just a part. This is the task of the ozone layer. It's a hero we cannot see, but it's just really important and essential for living. Let me put it like this. The ozone layer is like Superman, and there is an enemy of Superman, a villain, a villain, and it is the Kryptonite or Kryptonita. I don't know how to say that in English. So we have Superman, pretty strong, defending or protecting the whole world, and the Kryptonite. Who is the Kryptonite? What is causing Superman getting ill? Well, it's pretty simple. There are some devices, there are some things, there are some gadgets in the industry world that is affecting the ozone layer due to they provide some chemicals that affects and provokes really big holes in the ozone layer, such as refrigerators, extinguishers, and air conditioners. Right now, this is my turn, and you have to be all ears for what I have to say. Be pretty attentive. If you have any refrigerator, extinguisher, or any other sort of thing or gadget or device or product that is causing or actually making the ozone layer weaker, yes, that not strong enough, we have to get rid of all of these things, all of these objects properly in order to help our world and in order to keep living as we were doing all these centuries and tons of years. Take care of the ozone layer, please!
A glacier is a persistent body of dense ice that is constantly moving under its own weight. A glacier forms with the accumulation of snow during many years and even centuries. Here in Colombia we have 6 glaciers in 6 different departments: Magdalena, Boyacá, Tolima, Risaralda, Caldas, and Huila. Here in this area we have 3 main glaciers, which are Nevado del Tolima volcano, Nevado de Santa Isabel volcano, and Nevado del Ruiz volcano. They are located in the departments of Tolima, Caldas, and Risaralda respectively. Nowadays, the glaciers are tourist attractions, and this situation are helping to the conservation of the ecosystems. Currently, people from the United States and Europe come to Colombia to visit these amazing landscapes, and they also contribute with region's economy. However, every year we can see how these glaciers are melting and even disappearing due to the climate change. An example and sad reality of this situation is related to Nevado del Tolima volcano, which is one of the most melted glaciers in Colombia. We can see a picture of this glacier taken in 1990 and another one taken in 2007, and we can realize the change it has suffered in these years. The most important resource provided by glaciers is fresh water. Many rivers are fed by the melting ice of glaciers.
Other species of animals are being affected too by the melting of glaciers. Around the world, rarest animals such as the Marco Polo sheep, the Himalayan brown bear, and the Siberian leopard, whose habitat is closely linked to the glaciers. Here in Colombia, even the animals that live close to cities, such as the guatines, have suffered the consequences. Their water sources are polluted by humans, and day by day, the amount of water they can access is less. Every contribution that we make helps ecosystems recovering.
Glaciers are the most visible evidence of global warming today. We have to remember, if we don't do something about it, we will be part of the damage to our planet.
Hi everyone, my name is Samtiago. This is my part of the presentation. I'm going to explain how to humans and how to this civilization damage the nature and the part of the resources that we have in the nature, like in the forest or in the mountains. Okay, well, in this specific presentation we try to investigate about the pollution and about the damage that we have in the cities. For example, I'm right now in Bogota, so I had to do my explanation and my investigation here. I was in in a park close to my neighborhood, and I was trying to find something that show like the problematic that we have with the environment and with the nature, and I found something so interesting that I'm going to show you. Well, in these cases, in these photos, I want to show you what is the problematic, and the interesting thing that I found is a panoramic photo when you can see how people can share and how people can enjoy the nature, like using for playing or maybe like spend the time with the family, and it's so cool. And my favorite part of this photo is the middle, because we can see how people like have the advantage or have the opportunity for seeing the behavior, for seeing like how is this space, the little and peaceful space. And the part that I hate of the photo is the last part, because we can see how a corp or how a company tried to take advantage of these resources, like taking out the trees or taking out the animals for building for make builds or something like that. And well, of course, for this presentation I'm trying to take advantage of being here in the principal city of Colombia, because I was trying to take the worst part of the situation, like showing what's going on in a principal city when people are like more busy, like people don't care about animals, about like for example little peaceful and little pretty spaces, like for example plots, valleys, mountains, lagoons, because we have everything like that close to us. And of course, in a city like this, a big city, you're going to find like different point of views about the same topic. But for me, it's so important that you know or you have information about what are you doing with the plants, what are you trying to taking care in the parts, like as I said, mountains or something like that, because it's the only thing that we have. For example, information about the homeopathy, that is so important, because it's how you can take advantage or take care about the plants, and how you can do something with you and with the plant. That is what I think, that homeopathy and the resources that we have as a country are so important, because we have to take care of that, you know. And in the images that I have or that I'm going to share with you, I want to show you what is the problematic, what people are doing with the nature, and how people try to coexist with the environment, but in the real way they are damage the environment. In a principal city like this, or in different cities of Latin America, we don't care about these kind of things, and we cannot see how we are so rich in resources, and how we can start to take care about this. You know, for example, in the principal example and the more clear example that I have right now here close to my grandma's house is a little garden that we had, the community has, and in this case a little corp try to take advantage of this space, and we don't have that garden anymore, you know, like because they need that space for making money. And I think and I know that it's important for the pandemic stuff, and because people try to work and people are trying to get a job, and I totally understand. And as you know, that is so damage for the environment, because we're gonna have like a lot of bills, and the animals don't going to have like a little space. I think that people have to become aware, like big corps have to try to understand and have to start to think about what's going on, what I'm doing with the nature, or how can I do something that not affect the nature, and how can I do something that coexists, like my business and the nature that I have around. That was my presentation. I hope you like. Remember, we have to take care of animals, and we have to take care of nature. Thank you so much. Bye.